Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been extremely long. I stopped vlogging when I was in college, but I kind of wanted to get back into it. So this video is just me trying on a wig. Oh, first and foremost, if y'all don't know me, my name is Jordan. I'm a recent grad at Benedict College, but today I wanted to do this wig install. It's very beginner level. I am a beginner level. I'm not like a professional wig person, and I bought this wig from Amazon and I was super skeptical about it, like, because some of the reviews were good and some of them were bad, and I was like, ooh, should I really get this? But I haven't treated myself in a while, so I went and got it. And when I first got the wig, it was kind of weird. It had some wax coating on it. It looked like kind of shiny, so I went and washed it. It is human hair, so it's not like, synthetic or anything. It is human hair. And I went ahead and I washed it. And after that, it was fine. And it is a 5x5. It says HD. It didn't feel HD, but apparently it is HD. I never tried HD. This is my first time, so I might be wrong. And this is me trying to match my color. And I was having such a hard time because I thought I got the right color for the scalp area and I didn't. Anyway, this will be kind of like a talk with me video while I do my hair, so I will be talking about other stuff, but I'm trying to line it up. So you'll see me taking it on, taking it off, taking it on, taking it off. Like, I was trying to make it look right, and I was having a really rough time. I think next time that I do a closure wig, I'm not going to do the cap method. I don't really think it's even necessary, and I could have got away without doing it just because it's just a closure. It's not a frontal. It's not a 13x4, whatever, 13x6. It is a 5x5 closure. Anyways, I stopped recording in college because, if I'm being honest, my mental health was just not there. College was taking a toll on my mental health, and doing college during COVID was just not, it wasn't it. It wasn't it. And then I realized towards my senior year that the major I did is not what I wanted to do. I was like, this is not what I wanted to major in. I majored in biology when I first came into my freshman year because I wanted to be a doctor. I realized that I did not like healthcare. I tried to get a little bit experience in healthcare, so I was a pharmacy tech. I am a pharmacy tech. I still am. And I realized that gave me a glimpse of what healthcare is, being around my pharmacist. Me and my pharmacist had a really nice, good relationship. She's my favorite pharmacist I've ever had. And that's when I realized I don't want to go into healthcare. So then I also went to these programs at MUSC where you can go for the day and experience it, kind of like shadow work. And I was like, I don't want to go into medicine. And I'm a senior now. Well, not now, but at that time I was like, I'm a senior. And I'm like, oh my gosh, it's way too late to change my major. What I wanted to change it to was environmental science. And I know that's very close, so I wouldn't be that behind, but I still would have been there another semester taking classes. And I was too afraid to be there for another semester, so I didn't do it. I just stuck with being a freaking biology major and went through it. And I was like, oh, I don't know what to do. Should I just stick with going into medicine? I didn't took all these courses. I might as well. So then I was like, I'm going to do radiology technologist, I guess. I was taking some classes in South Carolina. And I did that last year for fall semester. And at that point, I was over it. I was done. I was like, I don't want to do medicine. I'm done. And luckily my financial aid actually covered those classes. I only paid $400, and that was for lab fees and stuff. So, in books. And that's when I realized I don't want to do this. I don't want to go into medicine. And at least I recognized this before I was in medical school. Imagine being in medical school, you're already in it and you're like, oh, I don't want to do this. So I realized I didn't want to do it before I got in or applied to those type of schools. So now I'm trying to get my master's in environmental science. I really want to work with ocean related stuff. I don't want a degree in marine science because now I'm just stuck with that. There are some other stuff that I want to look into environmental wise. It could be wastewater and stuff, but I primarily want to do my research on the ocean, specifically in like sand shortage. For a lot of people that don't know, sorry, I was talking fast. We have like a sand shortage on the coastal lines because a lot of companies take sand from the ocean and they turn it into glass. Of course, glass is sand. And they use it for a lot of housing. Of course, y'all notice a lot of houses are being built, a lot of apartments are being built, but like y'all's windows are made from like the beach sand. Some companies use it, yeah. So I was looking into that and I was like, ooh, I want to do a lot of research on that and do like statistics on if we keep going the route we are, there's not gonna be a lot of sand in the ocean. I know it doesn't sound important, but I feel like it's just extremely important to me. Anyways, yeah, I realized I wanted to change my major. So now I'm trying to find grad schools that I can still get into because it's a science related degree. So that's what I'm doing right now is applying to grad schools, and it's just really hard. It's nothing. Absolutely nothing compared to an undergraduate application. The grad application is so intense. I have lack of sleep from it. And then it makes it harder that I'm now graduated. I'm far away from my school, and trying to get in contact with professors when you are no longer there and I'm out of state, it is extremely difficult because these teachers also have a job too. I can't even get mad at them, but it's so frustrating trying to get letters of recommendation from teachers because they're so busy. I did apply to another HBCU and I thought I would get in and I'd be going to school this spring. And they never got back to me. I turned in every single piece of document. I'm not going to say what HBCU it is because I don't want to, get in trouble. But it's an HBCU that's not too far from me. It's in South Carolina. And I applied to their master's program, turned in all my paperwork. Like, I was literally keeping in touch with an entire person throughout this process, letting them know what I did, what I turned in. They never got back to me. And every time I would email and call them, I would never get a response. So I did all that work for nothing, but I'm really glad I did it because now I can take my intelligence somewhere else, and this HBCU did not want me. That's cool. So yeah, I stopped recording because I was under a lot of stress in college, and I am so blessed that my insurance allowed me to get therapy. And when I tell you this was the best therapy, it helped me. And I'm no longer in therapy because they actually let me go, and not for a bad way. They let me go because my depression went down, like completely down. And my anxiety, I learned when I first started therapy, of course, I was on medicine and I felt horrible. I felt like I was a crazy person for getting help. It's really hard trying to explain it to your friends, like especially being in the Black community. Like, yeah, I have a therapist and they put me on these medications so I can get better. They're like, oh yeah, you're a crazy person. Like, oh, you're crazy, you're on medication, you're crazy. And I'm like, no, I am doing this so I can get better. Imagine me not doing this, the amount of suicide that happens in our community. Anyways, I went to go get help for it, and my therapist literally taught me how to cope with anxiety, what to do when you get depression, because sometimes I would get waves of it and it was super just horrible. So then I did that for a year and 3 months, and I literally did everything that she told me to do. I went and did it. I changed my diet. I went on walks. I drove around. I don't care. I burned up my gas. If I was depressed, I burned up my gas and I went somewhere that made me happy. I did not care. Bike rides, walks. I tried to be around my friends as much as possible. It was really hard, but when I was around them, it got my mind off of it. And I got into this hobby of coloring books. I know it sounds crazy. It sounds freaking ridiculous, but I started using coloring books, and when I tell you, I would not think about anxiety, I would not think about depression, it was gone. So I also use Sims. I know it sounds really weird. Sims would just take my mind off of reality. I was in a whole nother realm. And another thing I did to cope with my anxiety, because I actually did have anxiety really bad in my classrooms, and nobody would notice because my anxiety is very quiet. It's not like panic attack level, I'm hyperventilating. It's super quiet, and you wouldn't even realize that I'm super anxious right then and there. I would just get on Sims, and people would laugh at me in class, like, bro, you're supposed to be paying attention. But what they didn't know is I would do my work before class, like the night before, and then come in and play on Sims. That way, like, I've already done this work. I've already wrote down my notes for this class. And I would tell them too. I'd be like, I already did my notes for this. I'm just in Sims. And they're like, so then why you come to class? Because attendance is a grade. So attendance is a grade. And yeah, so I would just play Sims in class, and it kept my anxiety down. And then before you knew it, it was gone. Like, it was gone. And I didn't even recognize it until my psychiatrist was asking me about it. She was like, so have you had any anxiety attacks? I'm like, no. Like, honestly, I wake up and I'm fine. And till this day, y'all, I still wake up and I'm fine. Like, my anxiety, I don't know where it went. Like, I'm not going to say it doesn't pop up. It might pop up when I get, like, mad, but it's not severe. It really is gone. And I am at my happiest right now. Like, I am so happy that I'm able to just have good mental health, because in college it was super bad, and I feel like I made a lot of poor decisions because of my mental health, and I was emotional, and I didn't know how to deal with it. Like, I didn't know how to cope with it. But I thank her every day, because she really helped me. I wish I had this type of mental health already in college. I feel like I would have been way better at what I do if I was this happy that I am now. But I can't change the past. If I ruined friendships, I do feel for that. There are some friendships that I'm glad that ended. I'm not going to sit here in front. There are a lot of friendships that I had in college that I'm so glad they ended. And then there's some friendships I feel like I could have worked harder for, and I should have went harder. Like, usually when someone doesn't want to talk to me, or I feel like that friendship is coming towards the deep end, I won't talk to them no longer. I will just go ahead and end it. And I never took the steps to just try to fix it. Now I do. Like, I used to get into arguments with my friends, and I used to be like, okay, that's it. Like, I'm not messing with you. I don't ride with her. Like, I'm done. Or if my friend was being petty at the time and I didn't appreciate it, or if my friend said something that hurt my feelings, I was like, oh yeah, I'm not messing with you no more. That's it. But now I have matured and grown, and it's so much easier telling someone if they did something wrong, or if they're in the wrong, or if they hurt your feelings. Like, I wish I knew this. Like, I wish I met my therapist way earlier, because when I tell y'all, it is so easy to just tell people how you feel. I wish I could tell my younger self this. I'm only 22 and I'm still young, and I be talking like I'm 30. But I wish I could have just told myself this. Like, hey, just tell her that this is how you feel. Tell her. Just explain that. And I wouldn't do it, y'all. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. So now I do, and I'm with that. I'm stuttering. I'm all over the place. I had to do that with my best friend Jayla. Like, I had to just tell her when she hurt my feelings, and like, if I didn't want to be her friend anymore because she hurt my feelings and stuff. I know Jayla's in my video now. She's in my story. And that, when I tell you, that made our friendship way longer. When I started telling Jayla shit. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to cuss. I hope I don't get I hope YouTube doesn't mess that up. But when I started telling Jayla certain stuff and she made me upset, or what really hurt my feelings, even if it was months ago, I just kind of threw it on the table. It just made our friendship much stronger, and I wish I would have did that. And there's other friendships that I should have did that with. I'm not going to say what or who, but I should have did that with them, because I felt like it would have made it way better. Anyway, so yeah, I wasn't vlogging at all, and a lot of people asked about it. Like, I did not know a lot of people that went to Benedict had watched my videos, like my dorm room video and stuff. I should have kept going, but y'all, when I tell you my mental health was piss poor, it was piss poor. I just could not do it. I could not pick up a camera. I was over it. I was like, my videos aren't good enough. Also, I have like I'm very nitpicky. So if I feel like my video isn't good enough, I won't post. And I'm like that with my pictures. I'm also very camera shy. Extremely camera shy. Oh, let's get into that. Look, I got 4 more minutes. I am extremely camera shy. And for those that don't know me, I am in an organization, Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated. And so when there would be events and they would ask us like, hey, can y'all stroll? I would dead ass leave the room. Excuse my language. I would be ready to leave the room. I was like, no, because someone's gonna have a camera in my face. And I don't want a camera in my face. I get super camera shy. And then people would be like, why? You're so pretty. Like, you should be in the camera all the time. Like, it's not about that. It makes me anxious when someone has their flash and their phone on me. I'm ready to just disintegrate. I don't want that on me. So I would avoid it. And then people be like, why y'all don't stroll? What's wrong with y'all? I'm like, no, I just don't want to. Like, why can't I just do the service? Why can't I just do the service and go about my way? And then people be like, but your best friend is strolling. Why don't you just stroll next to her? And I'm like, and then I would just, oh gosh, I would be a wreck. I was a wreck. I was like, I don't want to do this, please. But yeah, so that's another reason. I'm very camera shy. So I don't have a lot of pictures on my Instagram sometimes because I be camera shy. I just kind of threw all this stuff on y'all, but I'm probably going to do like a part 2 video of me talking and stuff. So we are coming to the end of this video. I hope y'all could hear me because I was talking kind of in and out, but yeah, I really enjoyed this hair. I give this hair an 8 out of 10. And the reason why I give it an 8 out of 10 is because when I first pulled this hair out the pack, I'm not even going to sit here and lie. It stank. Not stunk, it stank. This hair stank. I washed it immediately. I was like, ooh, this hair smells really bad. Like, I don't know what they put in this. I don't know if there's food in this factory, whatever. It stunk really bad. Other than that, it's super soft. I mean, this hair is ridiculously soft. I'm over here trying to fix the top. Like, there's kind of like a bump. I don't know why. But yeah, this video, I got like a minute left. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I know I was talking a lot. I try to fit in everything into the video. And yeah, I gotta go back in and do the hot comb because I was trying to flatten it and it would just not flatten. It was just making me frustrated, but this is what it looked like. Also, let me state that I am like 5'3", 5'4", so this is a 20-inch wig, and it's long on me. But if you are taller, you might have to get, of course, a longer length if you want it to be near your butt. Like, my hair is near my butt and my waist, and I just have 20-inch. But a 20-inch might look like a 16-inch on someone that's 5'8". 5'9", if y'all get what I'm saying. Other than that, this hair is super soft. I loved it. I made my part super deep at the top. It looks more realistic when your closure goes a little further back. So yeah, I really like this hair. If y'all enjoyed this video, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. And I will try to post more, of course, post more videos, but that's the hair. So yeah. Hope y'all enjoyed. So yeah, I'll see y'all in another video. I know I keep stuttering, but yeah, love y'all so much. Thank y'all if y'all are still subscribed, and have a good day.